little Hulk cube. I had this done like this before with these guys in the back, but now it's some motion going on. Messing around with these little cats. I found some these Animal Planet packages that have different animals and stuff in it that seem like they're compatible with 6-inch, so just been messing around with those a little bit. Got one down there too. So this was the little rabbit that I had showed in the contest entry for JD Max 6314, and just to let you guys know, these little Animal Planet packages is where I got the rabbit and the cats from. Well, this one is all rabbits. There's one with cats. There's one with puppies. There's some larger ones with some other animals like a polar bear and different things that look like they in scale with 6-inch. So I think it works pretty well for some added detail and stuff into the piece, especially if you got like a forest scene or a house scene, or maybe you want Kingpin stroking a cat or something. But yeah, I don't know, so just putting that out there for y'all. It is what it is. I don't know what I'm doing here. I was just messing around. I broke the hell out of this Morbius. The arm is off. I pulled the hair off for whatever reason. I don't know. Some blood trickling on the back of his head. Alright, running through some more ideas. The setup that I had before was so much better, man. I wish I would have actually filmed it. I don't know what I was thinking, but this is just a rough draft, messing around with it some more. You know, Ghost's powers is that he could become intangible or whatever, so just messing around with the straws. I'm not sure who's the first person who started the straws. I think it might have been KJ actually, but I think that came out pretty good. The crazies. Some more practicing with the stands. These stands is real good, man, but you gotta find the sweet spot in the figure. Sometimes you gotta figure out where you could stick it if they don't have any peg holes or what have you. So it's still a challenge to try to do that, but I like these so much more than the other flight stands, though. I gotta try to get Valkyrie hanging. I got a nice idea for a Galactus scene, and I might finally open up my Galactus. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna open up the San Diego Comic-Con one. I think I'm gonna just buy the one from Toys R Us. But I got a nice little scene for Galactus with some more depth perception things with the MUs and Marvel Legends that I'm trying to work out, and I'm gonna get Valkyrie hung up somehow. This was a base that Collecticon had made for me. I'm gonna use that in something soon too. I've used it before, but gotta get her from the ceiling. Shout out to Mad Gus, man. I really liked his Lady Liberators display setup and stuff. That was cool. These guys goofing off, arguing or something, not paying attention to the fact that X-Force is creeping up behind them and taking them out. Just trying to get all my army builders together in one place, really. Gotta set up the hand. I don't know what to do with them yet. I don't really want to do the new Avengers again. Been done so much. But yeah, I need to set up my hand and just trying to get all of my army builders, all of my builder figures, and a decent amount of my collection into this next display up. Very rough draft. Just came back from the nastiest workout ever in the rain. But this was a nice surprise. I got this in the mail. Big shout out to my man JR. Picked up the Manhunter for me. So my Justice League is almost complete. Finally got the King Hulk. I've been hunting this down at my Toys R Us for like a week right now. Got there today. They must have had just put them out. They wasn't even in the system yet. Had to spend like 15 minutes waiting for them to just put it in the system so I could buy it. But Toys R Us is still having a sale on 3 3/4 inch figures. They two for $9.99 or whatever. So picked up one for my boy JR too. So there you have it. Got some nice things planned for me. Alright, so I think this is gonna be it for Meantime in Between Time. This episode of Meantime in Between Time. I got one little last sneak peek, one little treat for you guys. I got the current X-Force facing off against the Hand here. Not in their current uniforms, and minus Phantom X. I don't have that custom yet. Campaigning to get that, but I was just messing around with the stands a little bit more, practicing, posing. You know, that's the basis of everything right here. Once you get the posing down pack, everything else is easy. The backdrops and the props and all of that stuff. But you know, I try to make the motions look as real and as fluid as possible. But this is actually a base from Tech Deck. A lot of people know about that. Picked this up for cheap from Toys R Us. This is like the front of a building here, so I was actually going to do my own backdrop, which I probably still will when I add all of the cutouts and everything too, and have them kind of like they jumping down from the building. That was really the effect I was going for here. But like I said, just try to make the motions look real good. I got Deadpool slicing this guy's head off. This is a trick that I used before. I actually used this in my first display at Forbidden Planet. You can't really see it that well, but there's a push pin at the top of the head, and then I pushed it into the side of the neck there. I think you could kind of see it right there to make it give the effect that he's chopping off his head there. So I think that came out pretty nice. Wolverine blocking the sword there. Deadpool's actually also shooting that guy right there. So I'm going to add some more effects and some more cutouts into this. But like I said, this is all stuff that I would normally do in between time that I might not even shoot. Sidelock giving that guy a nice kick. Still need to hide the stands a little bit more. Depending on the angle, they are hitting okay. But I try to make the ninjas kind of look like they moving out of the way each other as they trying to advance. This guy's jumping off the side there. Kind of like that pose. That guy's waiting in the back to figure out what you're going to do. These guys jumping down. This guy's advancing, jumping off the side there. So I think this came out pretty decent. I just finished cataloging all of my Marvel figures, every single figure that I have, in package, out the package. That means X-Men's Classics, Fantastic Four Classics, Hulk Classics, everything. And feeling kind of generous, so if somebody could tell me the exact number of figures, Marvel figures that I have, it's an odd number. And probably, I would say that when I first opened my YouTube channel, last April 2009, I probably had about, I would say I had about 300 figures, maybe, just Marvel figures. So in 1 year, I accumulated a decent amount of figures, and a lot of that is due in part to the beautiful community that we have here, man. I mean, a lot, almost 80-90% of the figures that I've got since I've gotten on YouTube has been through connections with people that I've met through YouTube and things that I wouldn't have been able to find in my own region. So I mean, our community is real tight-knit, man, and you know, I got mad love for a lot of people in the community, man. So anybody could tell me the exact number of Marvel figures I have in and out the package, I will send you something nice. It's an odd number. It's over 300. Alright, y'all. Talk to y'all soon. Peace.